Falchagou Gali Antur.
Bienvenue à votre émission de musique celtique, écossaise et irlandaise. Avec vos animateurs
Le quartier maître Bruce Sinclair.
et la cartographe Margaret McLennan.
Vous y entendrez de la musique, mais aussi des petites capsules culturelles, des rires et des foleries.
Et naturellement, n'oubliez surtout pas de préparer votre chope, car nous aurons notre traditionnel toast, bien entendu.
Alors, montez le volume, asseyez-vous confortablement. Votre émission hebdomadaire commence maintenant.
Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue à une autre émission du Gali Antur. Je suis plate à soir, j'ai pas trop de sujets. En tout cas, si jamais vous autres, vous en avez un en tête, et je peux faire une petite recherche rapide puis que je vous en parle. Ne vous gênez pas. Je suis tout oui, je suis à votre écoute. Sinon, outre ça, on a de la belle musique ce soir encore, fait qu'on va en profiter. La température a repris le bon chemin vers le haut, tranquillement, pas vite. Après avoir eu un samedi avec un 23 degrés. Oh, que c'était merveilleux pour finir avec un lendemain avec un maximum de 3, puis de moins 4, moins 5 durant la nuit. Oh, c'était froid. Enfin, que voulez-vous? C'est ainsi. Oui, mon cher Sefrio, je suis bien content de t'avoir sur Rome à 4 heures avant de partir travailler. Je vais préparer tout de suite. Ouais, je te comprends un petit peu. Tiens, je te pose une question, mon cher Sefrio, si tu es à l'écoute encore actuellement, si tu n'es pas trop loin de tes haut-parleurs et que tu entends ce que je dis. Question comme ça, est-ce que tu habites bien loin de Binic? Dans le nord de la France. Juste comme ça. Parce qu'au mois d'août, dans le style 4-5 août, il y a des grosses chances que moi et ma douce, il n'y a pas rien que des grosses chances, on va être présents, à moins que notre chat Trump foute tellement le bordel sur sa planète qu'on ne puisse plus aller en France. Mais je te dis ça comme ça, là. On ne sait jamais, hein? Fait que, je te dis ça. Moins de 6 heures de route. En tout cas, je te donnerai où on est exactement parce que c'est un gros festival pirate qui a lieu justement à Bénic. Alors, il va y avoir beaucoup de monde. Le capitaine Smo va être là, je vais être là. La cartographe Margaret McLennan va être là. On a Black Joe aussi qui va être là avec nous. Fait que tu vois, une belle chance de rencontrer du monde. Là-dessus, on va tout de suite passer à la musique, puis on s'en reparle un petit peu plus loin.
Sailing through the wild storm on the Gali Antur we go, with Bruce Sinclair and Margaret McLennan. Tales of seas they saw, battling the waves that crashed, brave hearts beating fast, adventures on the ship, stories that will forever last. From the shores of old Scotland to the lands across the sea, the Gali Antur takes us where no one else will be. From pirates and sea monsters to treasures buried deep, Bruce and Margaret fearlessly sail with secrets they will keep. Oh, the Gali Antur, a vessel so grand with Bruce and Margaret. Sailing hand in hand they sing of epic tales, and the oceans they roam, the legends of the sea, forever our hearts go. From the journey to the landing, from the coast through the scenery, Bruce and Margaret show us such beautiful places where we're free. So thank you for traveling here on board with you. You sail with a proud and very passionate crew. Oh, the Gali Antur, a vessel so grand with Bruce and Margaret. Sailing hand in hand they sing of epic tales, and the oceans they roam, the legends of the sea, forever our hearts go.
and strangers and girls from Galway, and fiddlers in the Irish style. Me play darts and dance the Cayley, come and join us for a while. Hopscotch Rooks and Dicey Riley's, a Screeny Pig and Molly's Bar, the Dunphy's and a Bowling Castle. Welcome folks from near and far. Slaughter, have a pint of foam and fury. Slaughter, have a pint of Maggie's lean. Slaughter, try some chocolate favourite stout, buried at sea. Tonight's a bed for sleep. You and I could drink some punching, getting tipsy, lost in space. I will hold you until the morning reaches in the smoky haze. The barman washes the empty glasses, our cue to say goodbye. But we'll be soon back again, too good to just pass by. A place for me and a place for you. Let's drink another glass or two. A Belfast Nun or a Headless Dog, Galway hooker or Irish bog. Slaughter, have a pint of foam and fury. Slaughter, have a pint of Maggie's lean. Slaughter, try some chocolate favourite stout, buried at sea. Tonight's a bed for sleep. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. Slaughter, have a pint of foam and fury. Slaughter, have a pint of Maggie's lean. Slaughter, try some chocolate favourite stout, buried at sea. Tonight's a bed for sleep. Slaughter, 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 slaughter.
Et c'était Slunch de Slunch. En tout cas, bref. Superbe de toune pour justement donner la pêche, comme tu dis, mon cher ami Cifrio. Et c'est ça. Ce soir, le Canadien joue, ça brasse en tabarouette. En fin de compte, le hockey est au Canada, ce que le soccer est au français. On est mordus, puis on est des supporters inconditionnels de nos équipes de nos régions, en fin de compte. Au Québec, c'est Montréal. En Ontario, ben, t'as les Sénateurs, t'as Toronto, les Maple Leafs de Toronto. Fait que, c'est ça. On a il y a plein d'équipes. Au fond, il y a 32 équipes. Fait que, à grandeur de l'Amérique du Nord. Fait que ça te donne une idée. Puis, ben là, on est rentré dans les séries. Fait que, voilà. Et fait que c'est bien ça. Fait que c'est pour ça que, oui, le monde écoute la musique, mais aussi regarde la télé en même temps. Puis là, je peux vous dire, actuellement, c'est 1 à 1. Voilà. Puis ça brasse en Moses. Fait que là, ça se tape dessus solide. Mais bon. Et voilà. Donc, côté musique, on n'arrêtera pas. C'est bon. On en a encore en masse. Puis, je vous tiens au courant des niveaux de la game, comment c'est rendu. Fait que, voilà. C'est reparti en musique.
Dunphy's and a bowling castle. You and I could drink some punching, getting tipsy, lost in space. I will hold you until the
crave your condescension. We'll tell you what we know of marching in the Mulligan Guard from the Sligo ward below. Our captain's name was Hussey, a Tipperary man. He carried his sword like a Russian duke whenever he took a man.
Forward! March!
We shouldered guns and marched away. From Baxter Street we marched to Avenue A. Our fifes and drums so sweetly they did play as we marched in the Mulligan Guard. When the band played Gary Owen or the Connemara Pet, with the rub-a-dub-dub we'd march in the mud to the military step, with the green above the red boys to show where we come from. Our guns we'd lift with the right shoulder shift as we'd march to the beat of the drum. We shouldered guns and marched away. From Baxter Street we marched to Avenue A. Our fifes and drums so sweetly they did play as we marched in the Mulligan Guard. When we got home at night, boys, the divil a bit we'd ate. We'd all sit up and drink a sup of whiskey strong and neat. Then we'd all march home together, as slippery as lard. The solid men would all fall in and march in the Mulligan Guard. We shouldered guns and marched away. From Baxter Street we marched to Avenue A. Our fifes and drums so sweetly they did play as we marched in the Mulligan Guard. We shouldered guns and marched away. From Baxter Street we marched to Avenue A. Our fifes and drums so sweetly they did play as we marched in the Mulligan Guard. We shouldered guns and marched away. From Baxter Street we marched to Avenue A. Our fifes and drums so sweetly they did play as we marched.
my love. Hold me tight and hold me long. Though we spend this night together, no tomorrow I'll be gone. Farewell, goodbye, my green-eyed girl. I bid thee now adieu, to sail my way around the world. But I'm coming home to you. I'll be coming home to you. I must sail away, my love, and the time to leave draws nigh. Love, if I would stay but one more day, I could never summon goodbye. Farewell, goodbye, my green-eyed girl. I bid thee now adieu, to sail my way around the world. But I'm coming home to you. I'll be coming home to you. You're the siren song, my love, always tempting me to shore. Would the wind and water will it, I'd be in your arms once more. Farewell, goodbye, my green-eyed girl. I bid thee now adieu, to sail my way around the world. But I'm coming home to you. I'll be coming home to you. Be my compass now, my love. Guide me straight and hold me true. Though the voyage is long and the gales be strong, no, I'm coming home to you. Farewell, goodbye, my green-eyed girl. I bid thee now adieu, to sail my way around the world. But I'm coming home to you. I'll be coming home to you. Farewell, goodbye, my green-eyed girl. I bid thee now adieu, to sail my way around the world. But I'm coming home to you. Love, I'm coming home to you.
Come all ye abstainers and boozers alike, I'll tell you some stories of old whiskey's plight. From Victoria's tip to the Northern Isles, the passion for whiskey caused many a trial. The year was 1845. Hudson's Bay Company to the Isle did arrive. Funded by England, they stole all the lands, and ceded territory is where they stand. The Brits gave gallons and pelts they received, but the First Nations hunters, they had been deceived. For the Brits were greedy and hungry for coin. Their swindle was cheap gin cut with iodine. In the year 54, on Christmas Eve, Fort Victoria went on a drinking spree. They drank the colony completely bone dry. Not a drop bound to bid 54 goodbye. The wets and the dries, the dram and the freight, the dram and the war of liquor and ale, indulgence and temperate, whatever your way. For the spirits of whiskey tell many a tale. On the Northern Strait, 3 ships were displeased when the devastation hunted and liquor was seized. 300 gallons dumped into the sea, and she captured one floating distillery. Whiskey traders wanted more coin for their booze. They rigged the game so the Haida would lose. The whiskey was cut, half saltwater brine. The reckless greed caused to Haida to die. The wets and the dries, the dram and the free, the dram and the war of liquor and ale. Indulgent or temperate, whatever your way. For the spirits of whiskey tell many a tale. Missionaries pushed on First Nations tribes, biblical morals to make them come alive. Those who vowed to give up the drink were counseled what to say and think. The chiefs went to Seymour, seeking his guard. He promised he'd fight for the drink to be barred. Secretly bruising his liver torn asunder, never to awaken, now he's 6 feet under. The wets and the dries, the dram and the free, the dram and the war of liquor and ale. Indulgent or temperate, whatever your way. Oh, the spirits of whiskey tell many a tale. All the money away. The children and wives with their safety did pay. Women gained the boat, overwhelmed drink's fate, forcing saloons to close the floodgates. Though there's some stories of old whiskey's plight, tales of death, greed, deceit and strife. So forge your own path and indulge if you please. Whatever your choice, be ever at ease. The wets and the dries, the dram and the free, the dram and the war of liquor and ale. Indulgent or temperate, whatever your way. For the spirits of whiskey tell many a tale. The wets and the dries, the dram and the free, the dram and the war of liquor and ale. Indulgent or temperate, whatever your way. For the spirits of whiskey tell many a tale.
Et d'entendre The Draw and the Fée de Clanamorna. Voilà. À date, la game canadien Lightning continue. C'est toujours 1-1 en deuxième période. Il reste environ, je vous dis ça, 9 minutes et demie à peu près à la dite période. Puis ça chauffe toujours. On se promène de bagarre en bagarre, de pénalité en pénalité. Bref. Mais bon, on va espérer que ça soit positif pour le Canadien. Donc, on continue toujours en musique et On va y aller cette fois-ci avec Strapshay, le reel de chanteur du groupe Les Corsaires. Fait que c'est parti.
I met my love by the gas door. I dream a dream by the old canal, like it's my girl by the factory wall. Oh, dirty old town, oh, dirty old town. La 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 la. The clouds are drifting across the moon. The cats are prowling on the beach. I smell the spring on the smoky wind. Oh, dirty old town, oh, dirty old town. La 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 la. I'm going to make me a big sharp axe, oh, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and chop you down like a dead old tree. Oh, dirty old town, oh, dirty old town. La 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 la. La
Oups, pardon. Le hockey, ça attire le regard. Voyez-vous, actuellement, le Canadien vient de compter. C'est donc 2-1. En fin de deuxième, il reste 41 secondes. Puis le Lightning commence à l'avoir de travers dans la gorge. Donc, ils se sont offerts une belle petite pénalité. Donc, on est en avantage numérique pour 41 secondes et 1 minute 19 si jamais il n'y a pas de but compté avant la fin de la période. Donc, on va commencer la période en avantage numérique. Voilà. Fait que, tout ça pour dire que c'est le fun, puis on a du fun, puis c'est loin d'être terminé. Il y a encore beaucoup de musique. Fait que là-dessus, on retourne à la musique tout de suite. On profite.
Old songs and old stories, they keep us alive. Without our past, we would never survive. I am my island is me. So you know what you can do if you don't like what you see. Kiss me, I'm Irish, I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. My heart beats a jig, and me blood it flows green. I've been a rogue and a rambler from ocean to sea, and I like a bevy, now and then, that I'll never deny. But I only drink on the days of the week that end with a Y. I'm no saint, I'm no sinner, of that there's no doubt. I'll tell you the truth, I am the one that your grandmother warned you about. Kiss me, I'm Irish, I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. So if you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. Dublin, Milwaukee, Cleveland and Cork, Kerry, Chicago, Omaha, New York, Belfast and Boston, Donegal and DC. Raise your glasses and sing, sing, sing with me. Kiss me, I'm Irish, I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling,
to head for the Horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Man the sail capstan and he with a will. Way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be driving away down the hill. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Soon we'll be warping her out through the locks. Way, hey, roll and go. Where the pretty young girls all come down in flocks. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. We're outward bound for Vallepo Bay. Way, hey, roll and go. Get cracking, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. To me, rollicking randy dandy, oh.
6 p.m. London town. 747 just touched down. Now I get to see family that I haven't seen since the war. Churchill said, stay at home. Don't send your kids across the phone. When we went transatlantic 30 years ago, from Glengarry to Maidstone, how I've longed for the north, see once more. I was young, you were scared. A parent's love is beyond compare. There must have been an angel watching
Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house, it's a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house, it's a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house, it's a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house, it's a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Into the distance, my hometown fades. I still remember childhood games back on the shores of sand. We live the lives we planned and try to find a reason in this hurricane season. Out in the screaming winds, count those long waves we'll bring. We'll be forgiven for losing our reason. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house is a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house is a memory, megaphone and the reverie. Into the distance, my hometown fades. I still remember childhood games back on the shores of sand. We live the lives we planned and try to find a reason in this hurricane season. Out in the screaming winds, God knows what waves we'll bring. We'll be forgiven for losing a reason. Dreaming back in your arms when I held you tight. See my little girl smile, give me strength tonight. Back on the shores of sand, we live the lives we planned and try to find a reason in this hurricane season. Out in the screaming winds, God knows what waves will bring. We'll be forgiven for losing a reason. Anytime by the wind and rain, we're out again sailing. In a house is a memory, megaphone around the prairie, all around, all effluency, feel the sound on their faces, not a star in Galicia.
Galicia de Comrade. Je l'adore, moi, cette tune-là. Elle a un style, là. Wow. Et bienvenue à bord, Jeanne d'Arc. Ça faisait longtemps. On s'ennuyait. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Comment ça, permission de refuser? Pas en tout, pas en tout. Bienvenue à bord, ma chère. Mais bon, que voulez-vous? Enfin, bref. À date, 2-1 Canadien. La troisième n'est pas commencée encore. On va se croiser les doigts. Il n'y a rien d'impossible. On va espérer. Qui sait? Et pour un peu répondre à ta question, Cefrio, oui, on y a pensé, du 24 heures sur 24. Ça serait pas juste celtique, écossais puis irlandais, parce que ça, je sais que j'en ai pas assez. Ça viendrait très redondant. Donc, ce serait le mélange de tout ce qu'on a comme musique pirate et tout le reste. Ça pourrait être possible. Problème, c'est que sur YouTube, 24 heures sur 24, je pense pas qu'on soit capable de faire ça du continu. Fait qu'il faudrait s'installer sur un autre site. Et à ce moment-là, il y a de fortes chances que ce soit des sites que ça coûte des sous pour pouvoir l'utiliser. Et aussi que, comme c'est, je m'excuse le terme anglais, du broadcast, ça voudrait dire qu'on serait obligé de payer des dividendes au groupe de musique qu'on fait jouer. Parce que c'est la loi du CRTC, c'est la loi aussi en France. Quand tu fais jouer en ondes des choses de la musique, tu es obligé de payer des droits d'auteur. Et ça, ben encore là, comme on est une radio, si on peut dire, qu'il n'y a pas de sponsor, qu'il n'y a pas de personne pour nous backer, ben, puis que nous sommes des animateurs bénévoles, et que la musique qu'on fait jouer, ben, c'est une gracieuseté de chacun des groupes. Fait que transférer du côté privé, ça pourrait être difficile. En tout cas, on y a pensé, c'est dans nos cartons, on brasse le carton de temps en temps en se disant « Ah, on devrait peut-être, en tout cas. » On regarde ça. Rien n'est possible. En tout cas, voilà. Fait que, merci encore à tous d'être là actuellement. C'est super plaisant. Puis, on va retourner tout de suite en musique. Comme ça, vous ne serez pas trop tannés de m'entendre. On va y aller avec Black Velvet Band de Slancha.
They shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, with her hair thrown over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. As I was walking down Broadway, not intending to stay very long, I met with a frolicsome damsel as she came tripping along. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, with her hair thrown over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. A watch she pulled out from her pocket and slipped it right into my hand. On the very first day that I met her, bad luck to the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. penitentiary next morning, both of us did appear. A gentleman claimed his jewelry, and the case against us was clear. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, with her hair thrown over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Transportation right down to Van Diemen's Land, far away from my friends and companions, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, with her hair thrown over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
How blithe was I each morn to see my lass come o'er the hill. She tripped the burn and ran to me. I met her with goodwill. Ah, the broom, the bonny, bonny broom, the broom of the Calvin knows. Fain would I be in my own country, head in my feathers young. Hard fate that I should banish be, can wearily and mourn, because I live the fairest grass that ever yet was born. Ah, the broom, the bonny, bonny broom, the broom of the Calvin knows. Fain would I be in my own country, head in my feathers young. Farewell, ye Calvin House, farewell, farewell, all pleasures there. They wander by her side again, as all I crave or care. Ah, the broom, the bonny, bonny broom, the broom of the Calvin knows. Fain would I be in Farewell, ye Cardinals, farewell, farewell, all pleasures there. They wander by her side again, is all I crave for her. Ah, the broom, the bonny, bonny broom, the broom of the Cardinals. Fain would I be in my own country, and in my feathers young. Cardinals. Fain would I be in my own country, and in my feathers
Smiorach le clown doel mi Smiorach Michelu le feppel Krupach chaun an dusel kattel Ganjorach geheij na satche Drummage mauron hoile maikje Smiorach Michelu lach benje Gaur gerein is sped in salje Ik mi stolt a choine kalje Vini beo het rote sela Smiorach
Eh bien, bien, bien. Il nous reste encore quelques tunes. 4 pour être précis. La semaine s'annonce quand même encore fraîche, mais les températures vont revenir vers la hausse. Ne vous en faites pas. Après tout, le printemps, c'est là. Et toujours 2-1 pour le Canadien. Il reste 12 minutes. On n'arrête pas de se taper des pénalités parfois douteuses, mais bon, que voulez-vous, c'est ainsi. On va espérer que l'on gagne cette petite game. Musique samedi soir à 23h, heure du Québec. Vous avez Spider Monkey Chanty Radio qui fait rejouer des émissions de là où les violons de mer font la fête. Sinon, moi, je serai de retour mardi prochain avec le Gali Antur, comme de raison, à 20h. Et en semaine, ben, surveillez, si vous êtes abonné, vous avez coché la petite cloche, il se peut qu'il y ait des fois certains midis que Billy Bob Bones fasse de la musique. Pour vous. J'espère que vous avez mis votre pouce à tous pour... c'est ma paye, un peu, si vous appréciez ma musique. Fait que... mais bon, partout, mon choix de musique. Fait que c'est ça. Vous avez juste à mettre votre petit pouce pour m'aider. Voilà. On va continuer en musique. Il reste une dernière vague avec Farewell to Nova Scotia, suivi de Hawaiian Scotman, de Irish Rover, ensuite Within a Mile of Dublin de Burns Brother et un finiront de Shetland 7 avec Sky Consort et de Emma Bjorning. Puis Farewell to Nova Scotia, ben c'est de Derina Herveben.
In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from our sweet home of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. She was an elegant craft, rigged forward and aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She could stand several blasts, ship 27 masts, and we called her the Irish Rover. Fairly well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. Fairly well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. We had 1 million bags of the best sluggle rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. And 5 million hats, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goat's tails in the whole of the Irish Rover. Fairly well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. Fairly well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. We had Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a fella from Westmead called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, fighting Billy Tracy from Dover. And young Nolan from the Clare, he's strong as a bear, he's the skipper of the Irish Rover. Fairly well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. Very well, my pretty little girl, I must sail away. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and our ship lost her way in the fall. Then the whole of our crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, Lord, what a shock. It turned the boat right over, and she spun 9 times around. The poor old dog was drowned. Now I'm the last of the Irish Rovers. Fairly well, my was setting in the west. The birds were singing on every tree. All nature seemed inclined for the rest. Still there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let our mountains dark and drear I be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear the sigh or wish for me? I grieve to leave my native land. I grieve to leave my comrades all, and my parents whom I love so dear, and that bonny, bonny lass that I do adore. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let our mountains dark and drear I be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear the sigh or wish for me? Drums to beat, wars to alarm, the captain he calls, I must obey. So farewell, farewell to my Nova Scotia charms. It's early in the morning and I'm far, far away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, my sea-bound coast. Let our mountains dark and drear I be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear the sigh or wish for me? I have 3 brothers, they are at rest. Their arms are folded on their breasts. But a poor simple sailor just like me must be tossed and driven on the dark blue sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, my sea-bound coast. Let our mountains dark and drear I be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear the sigh or wish for me? For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear the sigh or wish for me?
From the bonny braes of Scotland to the shores of Waikiki, there I met the hula lassie. He stole away my kiltie, he left the hula skirt with me.
We went a-roaming in the gloaming beneath tropic cocoa trees. Arm in arm together, we placed our love forever, for she's the hula girl for me.
Just a wee tune on the bagpipes, and all the neighbours gather. Me and my hula lassie, my hula lassie, we dance Amanda Heather. From the bonny braes of Scotland to the shores of Waikiki, there I met my hula lassie, who stole away my kilties and left her hula skirt with me.
Oh, a-roaming in the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde, a-roaming in the gloaming with my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Gee, it's lovely a-roaming in the gloaming.
Now when I play my bagpipes, my friends all meet together. We do the Highland fling and the hula ring among the bloomin' heather. From the bonny braes of Scotland to the shores of Waikiki, there I met my hula lassie, and she's the only girl for me. Oh, hi. From the bonny braes of Scotland to the shores of Waikiki, there I met my hula lassie, who stole away my kiltie and left the hula skirt with me.
When I'm playing on the bagpipes, she's as happy as can be. She strums her ukulele, my ukulele lady is the only hula girl for me. Oh, a-roaming in the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde, a-roaming in the gloaming way, my lass side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Gee, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming, oh, roaming in the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde. A roaming in the gloaming with me lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Gee, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming. Gee, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming.
Et c'est sur cette tune de Sky Concert and Emma Björling que se termine notre émission. Merci à tous d'avoir été là. Je vous souhaite une bonne semaine. Profitez-en. Puis restez à l'écoute dimanche. Là où les violons de mer seront présents à 20h. Puis moi, je serai de retour mardi prochain à 20h aussi avec le Gali Antur. Et toujours de la bonne musique. Là-dessus à tous, je vous souhaite une bonne fin de soirée et je vous dis Machenli Vendrasta.